Hello there, people of Lockdownia. Well, it's not really Lockdownia anymore, is it? But hey, of semi-Lockdownia. Um, we're it is 2:30 in the morning, and I'm here because I can't sleep. So I thought I would entertain you people with some more poetry. Now, somebody said that somebody else said, she didn't blame herself, of course, that the poems I am doing are all miserable. What do you expect from me? It was a school book. They wanted us kids miserable back in the 1980s. I mean, come on! It's like if it was a happy tune that they'd throw it out for being too, I don't know, unlinguistic or something. But anyway, so I thought I would do something a little bit silly. Well, not silly, but and read some T.S. Eliot, but specifically from a book of his, or a poetry collection of his called The Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. And you might recall, some of these might be familiar because these were actually copied pretty much verbatim with a couple of minor changes for as being the lyrics for the stage show Cats. So the songwriter had a pretty easy job with Cats because they literally just did the poems and put them on stage, and then they just put them to music. But I'm going to do my own little spin on them, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to basically do basically all the poems one after the other from Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll get started with the naming of cats. The naming of cats is a difficult matter. It isn't just one of your holiday games. You may think at first I'm mad as a hatter when I tell you a cat must have three different names. First of all, there's the name that the family will use daily, such as Peter, Augustus, Alonzo, or James, such as Victor or Jonathan, George or Bill Bailey. All of them very sensible, everyday names. They are fancier names if you think they sound sweeter. Some for the gentlemen, some for the dames, such as Plato, Admetus, Electra, Demeter, but all of them sensible, everyday names. But I tell you, a cat needs a name that's particular, a name that's peculiar and more dignified. Else how can he keep his tail perpendicular or spread out his whiskers, or cherish his pride? Of names of this kind I can give you a quorum, such as monkstrap, quaxo, or corkbat, such as bomballerina or else jelly lorum, names that never belong to more than one cat. But above and beyond there's still one name left over, and that is the name that you never will guess. That is the name that no human research can discover, but the cat himself knows, and will never confess. When you notice a cat in profound meditation, the reason I tell you is always the same. His mind is engaged in a rapt contemplation of the thought, of the thought, of the thought of his name, his effable, ineffable, deep and inscrutable, singular name. That was T.S. Eliot's The Naming of Cats. Hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you again fairly soon.